Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to be talking about how to make a paint sprayer from a vacuum cleaner at home. This is a great way to save money and get the job done without having to buy an expensive paint sprayer. So, let's start by talking about the principle of operation of an air paint sprayer. Basically, it works by using compressed air to atomize the paint and then spray it onto the surface. The compressed air is created by a compressor, and the paint is fed into the sprayer through a hose. Now, there are many different types of paint sprayers available on the market. You can find them in different sizes and with different features. But for our purposes, we are going to be focusing on making a simple paint sprayer from a vacuum cleaner. The first thing you need to do is choose the right vacuum cleaner. You'll want to choose a vacuum cleaner that has a strong suction and a hose that you can easily attach to the paint sprayer. You'll also want to make sure that the vacuum cleaner has a filter that can be easily removed and cleaned. Once you have your vacuum cleaner, you'll need to prepare it for use. First, you'll need to remove the filter. Then, you'll need to attach a hose to the vacuum cleaner's exhaust port. This hose will be used to connect the vacuum cleaner to the paint sprayer. Now, let's talk about making the paint sprayer itself. You'll need a few materials for this, including a plastic bottle, a piece of PVC pipe, a piece of wire, and some glue. First, you'll need to cut the bottom off of the plastic bottle. Then, you'll need to cut a hole in the lid of the bottle. This hole should be large enough to fit the PVC pipe. Next, you'll need to cut a piece of PVC pipe to the desired length. This piece of pipe will be used as the nozzle for the paint sprayer. Now, you'll need to attach the PVC pipe to the lid of the bottle. You can do this by using glue, or by drilling a hole in the lid and attaching the pipe with a screw. Finally, you'll need to attach the wire to the PVC pipe. This wire will be used to hold the paint sprayer in place. You can attach the wire to the pipe by wrapping it around the pipe and securing it with tape. And that's it. You've now made a paint sprayer from a vacuum cleaner. To use the paint sprayer, simply fill the plastic bottle with paint, attach the hose to the vacuum cleaner's exhaust port, and turn on the vacuum cleaner. The vacuum cleaner will create suction, which will draw the paint through the hose and into the paint sprayer. Then, you can use the paint sprayer to paint your project. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more DIY projects. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, today we are going to be making a paint sprayer out of a vacuum cleaner. This is a great way to save money and get a professional looking finish on your projects. So, what do we need? First, you'll need a vacuum cleaner. Make sure it's a good quality one with a strong suction. You'll also need a few other things: a piece of PVC pipe, a piece of metal mesh, a piece of rubber tubing, some glue, and some screws. Now, let's get started. First, we need to make the nozzle. Take the PVC pipe and cut it to the desired length. Then, take the metal mesh and cut it to the same size as the opening of the PVC pipe. Glue the metal mesh to the end of the PVC pipe. This will create a fine spray pattern. Next, we need to attach the rubber tubing to the PVC pipe. This will connect the nozzle to the vacuum cleaner. Use the glue to secure the rubber tubing to the PVC pipe. Now, we need to attach the nozzle to the vacuum cleaner. Take the screws and attach the nozzle to the vacuum cleaner's hose. Make sure it's secure. That's it. You've now made a paint sprayer out of a vacuum cleaner. Now, let's talk about some nuances. First, you'll need to experiment with the amount of paint you use. Too much paint will clog the nozzle, and too little paint will result in a thin coat. Second, you'll need to be careful when using the paint sprayer. It can be messy, so make sure to wear protective clothing and goggles. Third, you'll need to clean the paint sprayer after each use. This will help to prevent clogging and ensure that your paint sprayer lasts longer. Now, let's test it out. I'm going to use this paint sprayer to paint a small wooden box. I'll show you how it works and what kind of results you can expect. As you can see, the paint sprayer works great. It gives a nice, even coat of paint. And it's much easier to use than a brush. So, there you have it. A paint sprayer made from a vacuum cleaner. It's a great way to save money and get a professional-looking finish on your projects. Now, let's talk about some of the nuances of working with a paint sprayer from a vacuum cleaner. First, you'll need to be careful not to overfill the paint container. If you put too much paint in, it could overflow and make a mess. Second, you'll need to be careful not to hold the paint sprayer too close to the surface you're painting. If you hold it too close, the paint will come out in thick globs. Third, you'll need to be careful not to use too much pressure when spraying. If you use too much pressure, the paint will come out in a thin mist and won't cover the surface properly. With a little practice, you'll be able to use this paint sprayer to create beautiful finishes on all your projects.